Hello everyone, this is Jerahmeel Cantos and welcome to Technonatics. In this video, we'll show you how to build an Android application using Visual Studio with .NET MAUI, a cross-platform application framework developed by the Microsoft. We'll walk through running the application for the first time, understanding XAML and code behind, testing on an Android device, and finally publishing the app as an Android APK. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the PC specification for Android development. You need a 64-bit operating system such as the latest version of Windows. For processor, an Intel Core i5 or i7 8th generation or newer, or an AMD Ryzen 5 or 7 with Zen 2 or newer is recommended. You'll also need at least 16 GB of RAM or 32 GB if you plan to run multiple emulators or heavy workloads. For the storage, an SSD with at least 32 GB of free space is required, although 512 GB is ideal. Finally, a display resolution of 1280 by 800 pixels minimum is needed, but a 1920 by 1080 or higher will give the best experience. Download and installation. First, we need to download Visual Studio. After downloading the installer and opening the file, Windows will prompt for a permission. Click Yes, then click Continue, and wait for the installation to start. Once the Visual Studio workload selection appears, make sure to check the .NET MAUI workload, then click Install. This process may take some time. Next, search for MAUI in the project templates. Rename your project, then click Next and Create. After creating your project, you can test the application by clicking the Run button. .NET MAUI provides a default counter app. XAML and code behind. Now let's look at where the design and the logic of the app comes in. Double-click the main page .xaml file. This file is written in XAML or Extensible Application Markup Language, which is similar to HTML and used to design the user interface for your app. Each tag or control is used to declare elements on the screen, and each one includes properties that define its appearance and behavior. In the main page .xaml.cs file, you'll find the code behind, which contains the logic for the page. The file is written in C#, a programming language used to define the behavior and functionality of your app. For more information, you can check out the official Microsoft documentation linked in the description of this video. Android Emulator Setup. Now it's time to install the Android Emulator. This setup installs the Android SDK tools and drivers, which allow us to run the emulator and connect a physical Android device via USB. Once it's ready, click the Run button to test the app on the emulator. Android Emulator Hypervisor Setup. The Hypervisor is a feature that allows your PC to run virtual machines more efficiently. Some PCs already have this built in. To enable it, go to Windows Features, check Windows Hypervisor Platform, and click OK. If your PC doesn't have this option, you can skip this step. Your emulator should still work without it. Next, go to Tools, Android SDK Manager. Tools tab, check the Android Emulator Hypervisor driver. Even if you already enabled the hypervisor in Windows, installing this driver helps ensure the emulator runs smoothly. Some systems may work without, but performance could be slower. After that, you can run your app in the Android emulator to test and see how it behaves. Testing MAUI on a physical Android device. Now we need to enable developer mode on your Android device. Go to Settings, About Phone, then tap the Android OS version several times. Steps may vary depending on your device. In this video, we're using a Xiaomi device running HyperOS. After activating developer mode, go back to the settings, search for developer options, and enable it. Make sure to also turn on USB debugging. You may see a warning message, just click I'm aware, then OK. This allows your PC to communicate with the device for testing and debugging. Now plug your Android phone into your computer. Your phone may ask to allow USB debugging. Check Always Allow from this computer, then tap OK. In Visual Studio, select your connected Android device and click Run. When the app starts, your phone may ask for permission to install the app via USB. Click Install to continue. Once the app is running, try tapping the counter button on your phone. Next, go to the main page, .xaml, and change the vertical stack layout spacing to 50. Then set Hello World label colored to red. You'll see the changes appear instantly on your mobile phone. Publishing Android APK. To publish the app, right-click your project and go to Properties. Open the Android section and change the release setting from Bundle to APK. Then close the window. After that, switch the configuration from Debug to Release. Next, right-click your project again and click Publish. Wait for the process to complete. Then choose Distribute and Ad Hoc. Ad hoc distribution allows you to generate an APK file for manual installation and testing. Now let's create an Android KStore. Fill in the required information as shown for your project and distributed on Android devices. Select your created KStore, click Save As, and choose where you want to save your Android APK installer. Then enter the password you created for your KStore. Click Open Distribution and you can now send the APK to your Android device and share your Android installer. And that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you next time.